Hey everybody, and welcome to Team Tuesday and the Denson Team Huddle. I also want to welcome the Peterson Shivers team. And in case some of you are wondering, you're like, what's this Denson team, Peterson Shivers team? Well, you're also part of the Denson team, and I'm glad to say that you are. I'm happy to have everybody with us, and I'm your upline, so that's why it's just the different names. So anyway, it's been a while. I didn't realize how long it had been since we had connected. And so going forward, our team huddle will be on the first Tuesday of the month. It will be a Zoom. It will be at 6:30 Central Time. We want to keep it to 30 minutes so that we can jump on Gary's Facebook Live. And when there's a holiday, we will move it to the second Tuesday. So in July, it will be July 10th. August, I'm looking at August 7th. Now, and again, these will be Zoom meetings, and at least quarterly, we will be scheduling some in-person meetings incorporated with the Zoom meeting. And if anybody lives near me or that's in the area for whatever reason, feel free, you can come by and join me on these calls in person, but just let me know ahead of time, so that I'll be prepared for you guys. And we will definitely be having an in-person meeting after Empower, and we're still working on the exact details, and we'll get that out to you. But there will definitely be something in person so that you'll be able to see all of the new products and experience all of them. So let's see what else. Now, we had originally had a weekly call when we were first starting out, so that we could get everybody trained on products, on procedures, on what's going on with the app and the back office and everything. But now that we've moved along, those have been replaced. For example, the product training, I mentioned Gary. Well, Gary, who else trains better than Gary on product, right? So his training is Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central Time on Facebook. I know some of you guys aren't on Facebook because of work restrictions, and he did indicate that he will be doing trainings that he will place in the back office. Don't know the exact timeline, but he will. Now, he does have a couple of short videos on the selfie impact. What is that called exactly? I always forget the name of that, but it's in our app, and it's called the Impact Selfie. And if we have time at the end, I will show you how to do that. But he does have some short videos on there on product. Now, growing your business. For those of you who are looking to grow your business and get some tips as far as building, as well as building possibly a team, we have a Going for Gold call on Tuesdays at noon. And if that's something that interests you, be sure and let me know, or your recruiter or someone in your upline, and we can get you connected to that. And it's been mentioned in Facebook as well as some emails. That's something that you do have to register for, and we do it at noon so that it's during your lunch hour for those of you who work another job. And there's always the replay. But again, the only people who get the replay are those who have registered for the Going for Gold. So if that's something that you're interested in, just let us know. Empower. We have several people already registered for Empower. And what Empower is, for those of you who have that were with Beauty Control before, is our celebration. But this is our first Empower, ladies. This is only one time for it to be the first, right? And we're all founding members, and so it's like the start. And let me put my phone on mute. Sorry about that. But anyway, so it's really, I'm excited about it because, I don't know, just being able to say we were at the very first one. Right now, they're expecting anywhere between 300 to 500 people, as at the Renaissance Hotel in Dallas. We will have some learning items. We'll also have some new products. I'm going to share my screen so you guys can see all of the, there we go. Okay, so like I said, it's at the Renaissance Dallas Addison Hotel. The group rate is $139 a night, and that's for the whole room. So if you have 2 people in the room, that's going to be what, $70 a night plus the taxes. The fee is now $189. That includes any gifts as well as lunch and dinner on Saturday. And you've received an email on this, and we've also posted it in Facebook. If you need more information, just let us know and we can get you more information. But it will start Friday. The opening assembly is at 1. The leadership meeting is Friday morning, and there's an invitation-only CEO reception on Thursday evening, and that is for those who are going for gold. Let's give a new share. And so going for gold, so for those of you who are not at the gold level right now, when you attain the gold level, you will, by June 30th, you will be invited to an exclusive reception with Rick and Noelle, and you'll also receive a really nice gift. So if that's something that interests you, be sure and get with your leader, and she will help you map out a plan, or we will help you map out a plan so to help you get there. It's very doable, actually, very doable. So, and if you've been before, you guys, you know how much fun it is. If you've never been, you need to experience. I mean, not only do you get new products, you get to experience it in person. When they bring it out, it's exciting. And you get to meet people from all around the country, make some new friends, get different ideas, trade off. And it's a girls' weekend that you can write off. So just keep that in mind. You can write off the whole weekend, and you get away and you get to enjoy it. So there's also a Join the Journey promotion going on with that. And that one is here. And basically, as you move up to various levels, you will receive the various awards. And again, I believe the company sent out information on this, on how to attain this. If not, just let me know and I can get this out to you. And we will paste this on Facebook as well. So, brings me to the next topic. Ladies, we've been in business, what, 3 months now? Is that right? March, April, May. So now most of us, we've contacted people that were in our team previously. We've contacted clients that we've had previously. Some of us may still need to contact a few more. But basically, it's time to get new people now. It's time for us to get out there and start sharing and building our business again, and really sharing the TruAura, because the microbiome friendly products are the wave of the future. You know, Gary and Rick just got back from that microbiome conference that they were invited to, and they were the only skincare company there. However, there was another direct sell company there visiting that they don't have skincare yet, but you know that's why they were there. And it is starting to become more mainstream. So we are on the ground floor. They were the first ones to have it. It is time for us to share, because it's an amazing product that I don't think we realize how important that product we have and what we have to offer. And a buzzword Rick said to use is clean and pure, because natural is kind of overused now. Everybody uses the word natural, and so instead of using natural, use clean and pure, because that's what our products are. They are clean and pure. So in order to help us build our teams and grow our teams, our latest, you should have gotten an email on this from the company. It's also in an email that we have sent via our team emails, and it's about the Everybody Blooms in June. So basically, just to break it down simple, recruit somebody or have someone join your team in June, and when they start sharing so that they can sell and earn their first PV and become active, they receive a coupon. And all the details are here where, 300 PV, 25 coupon, 800 PV, 50, and it works its own way up. And that is what's to help them grow their business. And to help you, you get a matching coupon. So you have someone join your team, they place a 300 PV an order, either personal order or something that they've sold. And of course, they're going to need their own products because they're in the business to do the business, not to be a consumer consultant. So they're going to have products for themselves. So they'll hit that 300. They will get a $25 coupon that they can be used at their next order. And then you, as the sponsoring person, will also receive a coupon. They have basically a quick start as well for those that join in the first 15 days and order in the first 15 days. There's a free product gift, and that's described down here in detail. So this is a great way for you to go ahead, if there's somebody that's been on the fence, maybe thinking about it, be sure and share with them about this promotion. And remember, not only do you get these gifts, but you also receive fast start bonuses. In their first 90 days of being in the business, you receive a 5% bonus on them as long as you are active for that month. So and again, if you have any questions on that, we will be glad to help you. Just let us know. So the next thing is the Sales Club Challenge. This is a Sales Club Challenge that started in May. Again, you received a company email from us, and it's also been posted in Facebook. But if you have any questions, get with us. But this is really, really simple, and it's cumulative. So whatever your personal volume in May is, plus your personal volume in June, that determines where you fall in the sales challenge and what your rewards will be. And you don't have to be at Empower to receive them. So if you can attend, don't think this doesn't apply to you, because you still get to participate. It's just you will get them shipped to you versus on stage. And we have a few people that have already attained the first level. The first level is $1,000 club. And we've got Martha Baker, Karen Barris, Karina Kaplan have all already earned their TruAura Pop Socket. Somebody asked what that was. Basically, it goes on the back of your phone so that it's easier for you to hold your phone. So then the next level would be the 2,000 club. As you can see, you get a Diva Light, the $3,000 club, 4,000, 5,000, and 6,000. $6,000 club, that is a special gift that Noel is going to purchase at a high-end shopping. And he wouldn't tell us what it's going to be. It's going to be a surprise. But just remember that selling, as you guys all know, most of you have been in the business for a really long time, it's sharing. It is basically sharing. You can do one-on-one, you can do on the face, you can do on the back of the hand, you can do Facebook parties, you can send the virtual party video, you can send an impact selfie. Again, if you need help on that, let me know. I can walk you through it one by one. That's what Martha and I did. She taught me and we helped each other. So that was that's the way we learn. And you can use Gary's products videos. You can send samples. Sue did a Facebook Live, I believe it was last week or the week before, explaining samples and the best way to do them. You can send the full 4-piece sample. You could just send an eye cream sample. You can send a night cream sample. We just need something so they can experience it, smell it, and feel it. That's usually all they need. Most women just want to know how it feels and how it smells. And remember, you can have orders. They can order just the cleanser if they want. Of course, we want them to order the full set. That's our ultimate goal, but don't think that you have to do the 7. They can order a cleanser and tonic. They can order an eye cream. We just need to get them in the products, and then as you follow up, you start getting them in the next product and the next product. So you've got individual products. You've got your middle products, which is the 4-piece cleanser, toner, moisturizers, night and day. Of course, that's our TLC. So Again, you like to get them in a TLC, but if they don't want to be TLC, it's okay. They might later, just as long as they get in the products. And then, of course, the grand is all 7 products. But get them in that cleanser, toner, and moisturizer, because most women, that's pretty much all they want to do anyway. And then an eye cream, you can add the eye cream on then or later. But keep it simple, keep it easy, keep it fun, and then they are going to, once they experience it, they're going to enjoy it and love it. So with that being said, I'm now going to introduce Martha Baker, who has averaged over $1,000 the last 3 months, and she has been sharing a little bit of every way, and I will let her explain. So Martha, what are some of the ways that you have been sharing TruAura?
Well, one of the ways is when I was with Beauty Control, I used to send just a email every month to everybody that I had an email for as a client. And so it was a blanket email. And when I started that with TruAura, it just really didn't take. So what I've started trying to do is on a little more individual basis with clients. So as an example, I had a friend that I was going to meet for lunch who was a former BC product user but had lapsed. And so I was going to meet her for lunch to talk about something totally different. But I took my case with me because I was going somewhere beforehand and I didn't want to leave it in the car. So that was my excuse to bring that case in with me. And once I told her about some of the results that I had seen, and then what I did is I have gone in and taken, I'm not a big Facebook user, but on Facebook where you see before and after pictures, I would go in on my phone and do a screen capture of some of those before and after pictures, because I felt like, oh, I haven't started using the one on my phone yet, or I was kind of apprehensive about doing that. So I would take pictures with my phone, screen capture other people's results, and I put them in a folder on a special photo album on my phone. And so when I want to show somebody something results wise, that's what I use. They're not my pictures, they're pictures. There's one out there of Jill. There's, pictures of clients from all over the place. And I have found that when I show that to some people and point out the differences, it's very visual. And I was talking to my friend about the pre and probiotics and just the, clean and clean and pure, as you had said. And after a little bit, she said, and I pulled out my notebook then that I was going to use to show her about the microbiome. And she goes, you know what, you don't have to show me all that. Let me just go with that core set. And I said, okay. I said, you may want to consider adding the eye cream too. And that's what she did. Now, she's not a TLC, but that's just one way, is by showing pictures of other people's before and afters.
So she didn't even try it? She didn't put it on her hand or anything?
Now, I've known this girl since high school, but she had not used a Beauty Control product in at least 8 years. She'd been totally off of it. So I think it was my excitement. I told her that it had helped with some of my son's, he was having some breakouts, and he just used the cleanser and toner and felt like it really did the job. The other thing I've tried to do is when I do have somebody who buys something, I'm trying to send them more information about what they're using. So as an example, I just learned about, hey, I need to be using 3 to 4 pumps of cleanser. So I sent a text to clients that have purchased either, TLC or a full set or just a cleanser, information on how much to use, because it's not anywhere on the bottle. And what I told them in the text was, hey, I just learned I wasn't using enough cleanser. And wow, I'm excited with my results. So make sure you're using 3 to 4 pumps. You'll feel so much more hydrated. It gets the makeup off really great now. And so I'm just sharing what my experience has been with it. Do I have a ton of clients? No. But I feel like the ones that I'm getting now, I'm hopefully going to keep longer on the products because they're going to see the benefits. And it really helps to see those before and afters. And you can go on to Bajenska World and get some of those that way. There's a Facebook page that's just before and afters. I mean, you can find them out there. And again, just capture them on your phone and use that as a selling tool.
That's good. Have you done any demos on the back of the hand? Or
I have not. And to tell you the truth, I'd rather have them, get everything on their face. The other thing I did the other day, and this one I had done for the first time, and Jill had mentioned about Gary has some videos out there under the image selfie tile on the phone app. And what we figured out was there's one for each product. So I sent these videos to myself in a text. And I was kind of nervous about going in front of these two ladies because I hadn't done my spiel in quite a while. So I decided instead of me blabbing about the products, who better than to have Gary Jones? So I gave him a little bit of information about the probiotics in general. And then when it was time to get started, I said, okay, let's hear what our head of product development says about the cleanser. It's less than 2 minutes. It ended. We went to the sink and they did the cleanser. Came back, did the same thing with the tonic. Ran Gary Jones's tonic video, put the tonic on. And so from that, I got a TLC with an eye cream and then a day treatment with an eye cream. And it was like the least stressful of any presentation that I ever did. And it was all from my phone. So it was just, I don't even have a tablet. So I was just using my phone and pulling up these texts that had these videos. The other thing I've done and that I want to start doing with clients that I haven't touched is to grab that Logan Heath video where she introduces all of the products. It's about 20 minutes. And there's a way to get that so you can just share it with a text or with an email. I sent 2 of those out and I heard back from both of the people. They're interested. We can't get together this month. They're both out of town. But, I know that in following up with them, I'll get probably at least one of them to try it. And she's got very sensitive skin. So that's going to be somebody who's going to need some samples first to be convinced, that it's going to work for her. But the Logan Heath video, again, I'm not a Facebook big person. I want to get better at it. But I was feeling very intimidated about, have a party on Facebook. Yeah, I felt like I didn't know how. And so just being able to get that video and send it in a way that I know how, text and email, that's what's working for me right now. I'm using the phone app. I'm starting to try and learn it, but I can't bite all that off at one time. So I'm taking the pieces that I can figure out and then using them.
That is excellent. I love that. And like you said, you're taking one piece at a time. And the other thing I'm hearing, if you don't have to worry about that 5,000-pound phone, you're sending a text, and most people nowadays don't answer the phone anyway, and they take text. So you're just sending them information just up front. Hey, check this out or something, and then they respond back. Or how are you wording that? Just real.
I'm just saying, hey, I'm learning this new app and I'd like to get your input on it. And this is what I'm going to be doing via mostly email, because I'm embarrassed to say that some of my clients, I don't have their cell phone number. So it's going to be on email. It's my really good clients who've kind of become friends that I'll meet for coffee or something. Them, I have a text. I have a text number. But I'm going to do more individual emails and say, you know, I know you loved the Beauty Control moisturizer. Here's some information on our new, on what I can now offer you that I feel is far beyond what we ever had with our previous company. And that's going to be individual emails tailored to them.
That's a good idea. That's service. And will you be putting a link to Gary's 2 minute?
I'm either going to do Gary's if I'm just talking about one product, or I'll do the Logan Heath video. And just I'm going to try it and just see what happens. I mean, the worst that can happen is they won't do anything. But the best that can happen is they'll watch the video and buy something.
Or schedule an appointment, and you've already done that. That's what you've done already. And from what I've heard, the other things you've told me is that you've done this like as you meet them for coffee, things in your normal everyday life.
Right. Now, the other thing I did do with the two ladies that I met with and showed the Gary video was I did a true pick before and after. And it was like 44 minutes from start to finish. And I showed it to her. I texted it to her while we were there, and we looked at the picture, and we definitely saw a difference. So that TruPic app, I think, is going to be really neat because it lets you put those pictures side by side, which I couldn't do before. I didn't know how to do it with my phone with just, you know, free software. So there's ways to do it, but that TruPic app is really going to make it easier.
All right. Well, thank you, Martha. I appreciate that. It's 6:59. We have 1 minute. I just wanted to show you guys real quick. I will have to do a video or something, but when you go to your app, if you go to this last thing that says tiles, you click on it in the black area, and that's where you will find that impact selfie in the top corner, and also your virtual party. And so those are the two things that Martha was referring to. And if you don't have your app yet, or if you have questions on that, when you click on any of these squares, the video pops up, and you can watch that video, and it will teach you exactly how to do what it needs to do. I mean, it's a short training video just when you click on that square, and you can watch it. Those are also in our back office under resources technology training, or under resources training. So anyway, and if you still need some help with that, give me a text or call or email, and I will be glad to either get together with you on the phone or in person. So thank you guys. I'm going to end this meeting so we can hop over and hear Gary talk about the moisturizers. Have a great one, and I'll see you July 10th.